our last video, we met Faisal, one of the key figures behind Fast 5 Motorsport, and today we're diving into his most personal project, this incredible Liberty Walk R35 GT-R. In the niche world of car tuning, actions speak much louder than contrived marketing slogans. So shops often build a car that puts their philosophy on display and shows potential customers what the shop could ultimately do for their car. Most importantly, it has to grab your attention, which is precisely what this build did when I spotted it across an intersection while I was on a weekday grocery run. GTRs are a relatively rare sight on Johannesburg roads. Once spotted in the wild, get lingering gazes from petrolheads, but often slip under most people's radars. A GTR clad in a wide body kit. Work on the GTR began shortly after Faisal bought the car. The Liberty Walk over fender kit was imported and fitted over 2 months at the Fast 5 body shop. If you've come across other wide body install videos, you know that this is a rather involved process that requires extensive cutting and modifying of the stock bodywork. Though here it is being brilliantly executed. Wild as it is though, over fenders alone do look a bit incomplete. So a custom fiberglass front splitter and side skirts were fashioned in-house to tie the rest of the body together. But then this wing turns everything up to 11. It's a vast thing that looks like it was pulled right off a light aircraft. There aren't any figures, but its aggressive angle of attack suggests it creates at least a few tens of kilograms of additional downforce at speed. Wheels maketh the car, and these exquisite 20-inch by 11 Vossen Work X2s certainly make this GTR. It's not surprising then to find out that these wheels are one-off Vossen creations commissioned exclusively for Faisal's R35. Airx Air suspension is the final aesthetic showpiece. It's a high-end Bluetooth control system that can turn this GTR into a slammed show car when it's parked, or an apex devouring beast when on the move. Yes, performance has not been neglected. An Alpha 1 intercooler, custom intake and carb blow-off valves ensure air is easily fed into the twin turbos and cooled off before it's forced into the 3.8-litre V6. There aren't any dyno figures, but such a setup, combined with a light tune, is known to push the VR38 engine well beyond 450 kilowatts. As if Nissan's infamous four-wheel drive system alone wasn't enough, monstrous 285 section fronts and 325 section rear Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 rubber has been fitted under the widened arches. The result? Well, acceleration is, pardon my French, savage. I didn't experience proper launch control on account of GTR clutches costing about as much as a second-hand Polo Vivo, but simply pulling off in first gear was mind-numbing all the same. My head was pinned to the headrest through the first 4 gears, and by the third launch, our trusty gimbal just called it quits. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, this is only one half of the GTR's traction party trick. Grip through the corners is second perhaps only to full-blown GT3 race cars on race slicks. Our beloved Minister Mbalula would launch a full-scale manhunt if I told you what speeds were reached through this tight S-curve. But not once did the Cup 2 so much as groan under the silly cornering loads. The R35 GT-R has caught a lot of flack over its long life. It's been accused of being an uninspiring video game car, mostly owned by YouTubers with more ad money than personality or driving skill. But I think that this is an unfair assessment. Apart from its ahead-of-time engineering, stupendous pace, and the ease with which all this performance can be accessed, the GTR is an incredibly versatile platform that can shapeshift effortlessly into so many roles. In the particular case of the Fast 5 Motorsport GT-R, it's a cornering and acceleration monster that wears its owner's personality on its fenders and also pulls clients through the door all at once. It is the perfect shop mascot.